Hey everybody, I'm Devin.
I'm Todd.
We're the Whiskey Sippers.
You ever get tired of hunting allocated bourbon?
Well, let me tell you, I do sometimes.
Today we're going to see against allocated bottle versus a bottle on the shelf. Let's see if they're comparable. Welcome back. Today we're going to be comparing Redwood Empire Pipedream cask strength
Versus Four Roses 2022 limited edition. Now, I will say that my wife did drain this bottle to make these flights for us. However, I do have a backup, so I'm going to put this one here for the remainder of the video. But I had this as one of my first allocated bottles I ever found. We were very excited for these bottles, but let's see how they compare to the
Redwood Empire Pipedream cask strength. This is one of my favorite bottles from last year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to compare.
So going into these bottles, the 2022 Four Roses Limited Edition is a, I believe, 20-year, 12-year, 14-year, and 14-year blend that they do. I've always been impressed with Four Roses. I think this is a slept-on bottle, and it comes at 109 proof.
Okay. And this is a 4-grain. It is aged at least 4 years.
Okay.
And so let's give it a try.
116.8.
Class A.
All right, so here we are.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's.
So we're gonna nose these first, and then we're gonna taste them, finish, go back and forth. But
that's burnt caramel, berry.
dark and robust.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just so sweet on the nose, but fruity. Really don't have any of that ethanol burn that you get sometimes.
There's nothing off-putting about this pour here.
That is great on the nose.
All right. Yeah, I could smell that for a while. Let's see what we got in Glass B.
That smells good too, though. That's That's
yeah,
a little more spicy.
Yeah, like a little spicy.
More spice than sweetness on this one. Yeah, I do get a little bit of a hint of a floral.
Yeah. So normally when I have floral, I hear that I'm like, oh, flowers, Four Roses. It's got to be Four Roses. I'm thinking maybe it might not be, but we'll see. And there's only a 7.8 proof difference between the two. Yeah, I mean, they're both very nice.
It's fruity and floral. They both have great noses, honestly. They both smell great.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go for a sip on A. Coming off pretty hot, though. In like a good way. Like, I'm enjoying it.
I'm getting a lot of baking spice.
Yeah.
On the finish. It's sweet up front. Where I get that kind of brown sugar and oak. But as it gets to the back of the palate, it gets spicy, baking spice, like a nutmeg kind of. And it's got a nice hug. That definitely comes down. I can feel it here.
Also a forward finish. At least for me, it goes right up to the tip of my tongue. Great mouthfeel. Yeah, this is pretty good. What's the MSRP on this one?
It's like $80.
$80.
Like $79.99.
Yeah. So I think when this one came out, it was $179. Now they're $200, $199. I had the 2023 release. I thought it was good. I did like the 22 just a tad better. Maybe I'm biased because I have one and I'm like, I want to be like the one I have is good. But I thought it was good.
That Class A's got a really long finish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
there
going and going and going. It's got the Kentucky hug. What was the proof on that one?
109.
109.
109.
Like, I wouldn't think this was 109, honestly.
No,
I think it's a little bit higher.
I think
it drinks higher than 109.
Well, it could be 116.8. You never know. All right. I'm going to go to Class B now.
That's fantastic. That's just Glass A just lingers in my mouth.
I will say B is a little more brash. But that finish, it just stays right in the front of your mouth and coats your whole mouth.
That So right on the tip of my tongue, it was almost like a tannin. I mean, it was kind of a little abrasive.
Yeah.
But when it hit my mid palate, it got very sweet.
It was very oily. So if you're one of those like, I mean, these aren't even like high proofs. These are like sub 120s. I mean, if you like Elijah Craig's and like the higher,
that's got a great finish.
Higher Willets or something,
Like the finish on that, just the back of my mouth,
butter.
Everything is just And butter's a good word. It's just like my mouth, like I just had a very buttery piece of bread, and it's also very spicy.
Yeah,
I'm getting quite a bit of I would consider rye spices on the end of this.
I'm thinking B definitely drinks hotter than A.
Yeah,
I enjoy A lot, but I also enjoy B a lot. I mean,
these are both really good.
Yeah, I think if you got either of these, you would not be disappointed in the flavor and depthness of it either. I'm gonna have a little water here and go back and go to B and then go back to A.
I definitely get the floral I got on the nose. I get on the mid palate of B as well. Very, very just floral, flowery, kind of in the middle of my palate before it hits the back. It gets sweeter as it finishes. These are both great. I'm gonna go back to do A again. A just got even better on the nose. The more I said, that's just caramel.
Yeah. On B still right now for the taste, it definitely has more of like a brashed, spicy baked clove taste to it, and like a really long
finish. It has a really long finish.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, the nose on this just gets better and better.
On A?
On A.
Yeah, A is soft and sweet, but still has like that delivery.
That caramel, brown sugar, and I get kind of a sweeter fruit. I'm not sure.
Strawberry.
No, it's not quite as bright as a strawberry. More like maybe like a passion fruit type thing.
Okay,
it's a little darker fruit.
Yeah, it's not like black raspberry or anything like that.
Yeah. It's sweet and fruity, but now after having had B and coming back, it doesn't drink as hot.
Yeah,
like this definitely feels a little like less heat going down. I don't really give the Kentucky Hug as much as I'm a little more acclimated, but it's still got a nice coating in my mouth. It's definitely nice and oily.
So which nose do you enjoy the most?
The nose on A. A gets it on the nose.
A definitely has a more pepperiness to it.
Well,
B has a more pepper.
Yeah.
B has a more peppery note too.
A's much sweeter on the nose.
Yeah.
It's just like all caramel. That's a fantastic drink. That is sweet and fruity and just
rounded.
Yeah, and it's almost like my mouth just is cleansed. It's like clean. It's like it's like cleansed.
Yeah.
It's just
some bourbon you drink and you're like, I need something else to cover that up. This is nothing.
No. What's left behind by A is nice, and you can just sit there and kind of savor the taste. So
yeah, I think A on the nose nudges it. I mean, if you like more of like a rye spice, I definitely go with B. But for me, A, I think nose is out.
Gotta go in for another sip.
Yeah.
On B. Yeah, B is definitely spicier on the nose.
Yeah. I think if you like a I mean,
Well, that's fantastic too, though. They're just both so good.
I know this is at least 12 years old. This is at least 4. If you
This,
like a buttery, like if you want your mouth to be like, yeah, this is Flavor Town
but we don't know which is
right
which.
here. I'm just speculating.
You're speculating.
I'm speculating this is
that's
this
B.
oily, buttery mouthfeel right here. If you want, it's still a really good mouthfeel, but you want
It's
a
got
more
a great
rounded
finish on it.
I know.
That finish is fantastic.
The only reason why I'm speculating that this is A is because I have a few of these.
Yeah,
But I don't own any
You
of
drained a
these.
bottle, so you've drank it a lot more.
Yes.
I have not drank it, so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I've had a 4 once or twice.
Yeah. I really like Four Roses. I think it's slept on. I think it's delicious. I think
I think
it doesn't get enough hype for compared to all these other allocated
I think I'm
bottles.
going to finish both.
I'm
of these
definitely going to
glasses.
finish one of
Yeah.
these.
Okay. Anyway, one more try through, and then I'll make my pick.
Yeah.
This is really a hard one.
I think I already know where I'm at least for a majority of this.
I really think B has the better finish. A has the better overall palate.
Yep, that's the same at the nose on A as well. I just got into ryes a few months ago.
But I'm the rye guy.
Yeah,
I
you're the
love
rye guy.
I like
I'm more
a
of
ton
the
ryes.
not as much rye guy. I do really enjoy any Michter's rye. That's really what got me into that rye. And yeah, but all right. So let's go on the A.
Which
and
one do
B.
we prefer? Just which one do we prefer? Overall,
I prefer A.
I also prefer A overall.
Yeah. I will say that B has the better finish, but A is more rounded, better nose, better taste overall. And
I will say they both have a fantastic mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Neither
Yeah.
one. I mean,
like mouthfeel is great. Finish on B takes the cake. Nose and just like overall tasting experience, A.
it's the robustness today, right? I mean, B has a great finish. It does have a great palate, but just there's so much more complexity in it,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
So before we reveal what we have here, on A, would you? It doesn't seem like there's gonna be trash in this group, but would you trash, try, buy, or back it up?
I think we got to know because I need to know the price.
Okay.
I need to know if this is if this is the Four Roses, or if this is
Okay.
the pipe dream.
All right. So
let's ahead and
we'll go into our key here. So A
is
Four Roses,
okay.
and
So
B is the Redwood Empire.
so Four Roses. What was the MSRP?
So
160?
for this particular bottle, it was $179. Now they're $199. So take that with a grain of salt.
I'd say it's a buy.
I would also
if
say
I
it's a
saw
buy.
even at 189, after having tasted this, now I'm telling you, I would buy it if I see it again. I do have a bottle of this that I traded for,
Mhm.
So I didn't pay MSRP,
Mhm.
but that is a buy. That is amazing. That's the
Yeah.
22. Now I have had the 23 at the distillery, and it may be even better.
So I had it too, and I did the next to each other, and I'm like, you know what? 22 is really good. 23 is really good. But at the distillery, it's $25 and $30. So I'm like, well, is it $5 better for a 4? I don't know. They're pretty close. The 23 has a 25-year, at least a 25-year barrel in there. So
I would love to have the 20.
Yeah,
the 23 was amazing.
Yeah. Is it a 1-barrel blend or is it like 4-barrel, 5-10? You never know. But
Okay.
yeah.
At
So-
the Pipe Dream,
Yeah.
cask strength, Redwood Empire, at $79.99. This is absolutely a buy.
I would buy that.
I
as
mean,
well.
it may have fallen short of the Four Roses limited edition, which
But at
a lot of bottles would. But
less
for
than half
what
the
you're
price?
what you're getting for this at $80 to $90.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, you should go get it.
Yeah, if you like really good mouthfeel and you enjoy a little bit of spice with your bourbon, and it's not too hot at the 116.8 proof, but it tastes a little hotter as long as with the finish and the mouthfeel. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that.
The finish on that just lasts.
Yeah,
It lasts forever.
these are definitely both a buy. I mean, I know this is a little expensive, but I mean, I think they're slept on for what they are. And I mean, compared to all these other birthday bourbons, secondary at $700-800.
So this is
Like,
what I'll say. I see on secondary, I
Yeah.
see like an E.H. Taylor single barrel going for $200.
Yeah.
If I this or an E.H. single barrel, I'm getting this all day long.
yeah, all day. Yep.
So if you find that at MSRP, grab it. If you don't have one of these, they're not that hard to find. I see them all over, especially when I'm traveling, and I see them here in Ohio even.
Yeah.
Grab it. If you don't have one, you should. So that's my opinion.
So, well, hope you guys enjoyed this review of some allocated and not so allocated, but still very good bottles. And we hope that you enjoyed this video. And
If you haven't subscribed already, please click the button down below. Give us a like if you like it, and leave us your comments. Let us know what you think. If you've had both these bottles, what do you think of them? We always look forward to hearing from you. So until next time,
just remember that the best bourbon or whiskey is the one you like the most. Thanks.